Hi guys, and welcome to TezMania TV. Today's video is going to be a Q&A, and before I start I just want to apologize because my voice is sounding a little weird, and that's because I'm a little bit sick. It kind of sounds like I've been drinking whiskey and smoking since birth. But yeah, I'm just a little bit sick, but it's not too bad, so you don't have to worry about me. I'm just going to sound a little weird throughout this video. So the video I'm doing today is a beauty-based Q&A. You guys asked me questions on Facebook and on Instagram, and you asked a lot, so I'm gonna get to it. First question, pros and cons of shaved eyebrows. For me, there are no downsides to having shaved eyebrows. The cons is, the reason I do it is so that I'm able to change the shape and color of them every single day and just be creative with it. And I know that some people might think that it's a con on the days when you don't feel like drawing them in and you're just too tired to do anything with them. But on those days, I'll just not have any eyebrows at all. I kind of like that look too. So I only see pros with having no eyebrows. And I do have a specific video talking about shaving my eyebrows off if you want to go see more about that. Question number 2, have you ever had long hair, and if so, do you ever miss it? I have. When I was younger, I had really long hair, and no, I don't miss it because it doesn't suit me. It doesn't look good on with my face shape, and I just don't like the look of it on myself. So no, I don't really miss it at all. I love having short hair. Question number 3, do you ever get frustrated with having a partially shaved head and miss having a full head of hair? Definitely not. I love my undercut, and I have no desire to shave that out anytime soon, so definitely not. I love not having anything like kind of in my face over my ears all the time. Short hair really is my thing. Number 4, when did you first start to experiment with your style, makeup, hair, and clothes? I've been doing this all my life. Ever since I was a kid, I went through my parents' closet and my brother's closet and just took over a lot of clothing from my grandparents and my aunts and stuff, and played with makeup and did crazy hair stuff. So I've been doing that all my life in different versions. Do you ever get wobbly confidence when you try out a new style or makeup look? No, because that's not where my confidence comes from. Like, my confidence is not in my makeup. I can go out on town in sweatpants without makeup and still feel confident, so it doesn't have anything to do with that. Maybe if I try something out and I really don't feel like myself, it's just gonna feel weird, especially if people would compliment me on something. Like, I know when I saved out a bit of my undercut earlier this year in order to reshave it, and there was this period where it was semi-long, and people were like, oh, you look so good with hair all over your head, and that just made me want to shave it off even faster because I really don't like that look on me, and I don't like it. So it was kind of weird having people say, you look so much better like this, and it's like, fuck you, that's not me. So, but no, it doesn't affect my confidence. What is your all-time favorite look, whether it be on yourself or someone else? I suppose I like the classic pinup look, but in a more gothy way, so with really long lashes and just a really nice base is important to me, and really arched eyebrows and stuff. So yeah, I like the classics, but I do like the crazy stuff too. What is your favorite makeup brand so far? I have a lot of favorites, but I'm gonna pick 2. I like Essence, and I like Makeup Revolution, or Revolution Makeup. Did you ever hate the idea of wearing eyebrows like a kid? Did you ever think shaving your eyebrows off was a silly thing to do? No, definitely not. Again, this is just what I like. I shaved them off the first time when I was a teenager, and then I kind of grew them back and then reshaved them as an adult, and now they've been shaved for 7 years, maybe 8, something like that. And there's nothing silly about it. It's just appearances. Like, I'll do whatever I want. Number 9, what foundation do you use, mousse, liquid, or cream? I use 2 kinds of foundation. I either do use airbrushing foundation, and my favorite makeup brand for airbrushing makeup is Airbase. I also like Temp2. Sorry, Temp2. But then for everyday use, like the makeup that I'm wearing right now, is a studio foundation from Face Stockholm, which is just amazing. It has the perfect shade for my pale skin. It's very high coverage, and it's just amazing. So it's like one of those in a little pot it's kind of like a cream, but a very thick one, so to speak, so that it's really full coverage. I really love that. Number 10, which type of eyeliner style best suits you? Well, I like the wing, the wing eyeliner, of course. I have pretty dramatic wings today. I'm going to a wedding, so that's why I got my party face on. But yeah, any kind of winged eyeliner I really like that. What products do you use to clean your piercing jewelry? I don't use any products to clean my piercing jewelry. I'll just use some water and a Q-tip. so there's no need for products, not for me at least. When they're healing, I use the saline solution like saltwater spray. What kind of beauty regimens, if any, do you do to keep up your skin looking nice and healthy? I do nothing. I'm blessed with really good genes when it comes to skin, so I really do nothing, like nothing. I use these wipes to take the makeup off. I rarely moisturize. It's just, yeah, I do nothing. What are your favorite eyeshadow brands? Well, again, I've really fallen in love with Revolution. I think their eyeshadows are amazing. They're so highly pigmented. This purple one is from them. Revolution is my favorite one, my definite new favorite at least. If you ever wish to move to another country, where would you go and why? This has nothing to do with beauty, so I'm gonna ignore this question, but if the person who asked this really wants to know, maybe ask it next time I do a Q&A, and I'll answer it then. Number 15, do you only use cruelty-free makeup? To like 97%, yes, I do. All the new products that I buy now are all cruelty-free. So if there's anything that isn't cruelty-free, it's stuff that I've had from before. But going back a couple of years, I only use cruelty-free makeup and brushes that are not made from animal hair or anything like that. What has been your favorite hair color so far, and what colors do you think about doing in the future? That's really tricky. I think my favorite one was a really awesome green shade that I had when I was maybe 22. It was called Mr. Green Jeans, and it was an amazing shade, and it lasted so long. It looked great. Green is not one of my favorite colors, but for hair, it looks awesome. And colors that I want to do in the future, right now, I really fucking love having black hair, so maybe I want to do red sometime in the future, but I kind of want to keep it black for now because I really like black hair. Is there a particular makeup brand that is the one you love? If so, which one? Yeah, these kind of go together. So again, Revolution Makeup is my favorite brand right now. 18, where did you learn to do your makeup? How long have you been sewing? Oh, that's two different ones. I'm going to skip the sewing one because it doesn't really have anything to do with beauty. So please ask again when I do a Q&A next time. Where did you learn to do your makeup? Well, I'm a makeup artist, so I learned at a professional makeup artist school, which is called My Art, and it's here in Stockholm. But before that, I did have some knowledge because I've always been in love with makeup, but before that I was self-taught and like looking at videos and stuff. Would you ever convert to cruelty-free makeup? Well, like I said, I have. So yeah, I use cruelty-free makeup. You create so many amazing looks. Which is your favorite so far? I'm gonna pass on this because it goes back to the question that we've had before, and I said, so it's back to the whole pin-up look but with a gothic twist. I think that's still my favorite. How do you get long-lasting lipstick? There are a lot of tricks for this, but none of them work as well as just getting a fucking lipstick that is high quality enough to last on its own. You're not supposed to have all these tricks and things to make the products last. If you just buy something that lasts from the start, then you're good to go. I recommend using the velvet lacquers from Revolution Makeup. They're the kind that you put on as a gloss and then they harden and they stay on all day. They're amazing, and you remove them using oils, so you can use like kitchen oil or any kind of like coconut oil to remove them. They're perfect. When did you convert to such a radical style? Was it sudden or gradual? Everything is a process, nothing happens overnight, but I've always, like I said, even since I was a kid, experimented with clothing and style and hair and makeup and everything like that. So I've always tried things out. I was known as kind of the weirdo when it came to fashion back in school, but I don't know, if you don't take any risks, you're never gonna have any fun. So it's obviously been a gradual process to get to where I am today, but I've tried to put a ton of stuff out basically all my life. 23, who are your beauty inspirations? There are a ton of people who are awesome and that I just feel really inspired by. One of them is Laura Aurora. I really love her. She's very unique and she does a lot of cool stuff. Not necessarily things that I would do on myself all the time, but she looks amazing and she rocks everything that she does. For more punk inspirations, I really love Monica Wolf. She's amazing. 24, if you could only wear one makeup style for the rest of your life, what would you pick? I'd probably pick like smoky black eyes and a nude lip because it's classic. 25, do you see your piercings as an important part of your beauty? Well, not of my beauty, but of me. They're part of me, like just like my tattoos. I wouldn't feel like myself if I ever had to take them out. Would you and Mr. Tez come to Barbados? That has nothing to do with beauty, so I'm gonna skip that. What are your beauty essentials when traveling to hot, humid countries, islands? I wouldn't say that I do anything differently. Maybe just powder more when it's really warm, or just wear less makeup. Like I'll use my silicone-based airbrushing foundation and just use my fingers to apply it like this because it has SPF in it, it's waterproof, and it lasts all day, so you can kind of sweat through it and it's not gonna run off. So that's maybe my best tip. And I also always wear waterproof makeup so it doesn't run off because you're sweating, but I do that all year round anyway because of allergies, so yeah. Did you always love makeup? Can you show or describe your makeup do's and don'ts timeline? Do's and don'ts timeline. Well, did you always love makeup? Yes, I always did. Can you show or describe your makeup do's and don'ts? I mean, I'm not really sure like what the timeline thing is referring to, but do's and don'ts, I don't like telling people that you're supposed to do this and you're not supposed to do that. Like, it's like, do whatever the fuck you want. It's there to have fun with, and you know what you like and what feels good for you. So just experiment and have fun. And if you do something that's crazy or people say that you look crazy but you still like it, fuck them, you know? What is the worst makeup faux pas for you? Well, again, the worst makeup faux pas is telling people that there are makeup faux pas. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Which advice regarding makeup or styling would you give to your teenage self? I'd say rock it, you're awesome. It's just part of who I am and who I was back then. I have no regrets. With the warmer, sunnier weather coming in, do you prefer separate sunblock or moisturizer primer with a built-in SPF? And how do you keep your makeup lasting all day? I kind of answered this a little bit already, but I do like having a foundation that has SPF in it, but with that said, I'm really, really pale and I like to keep things that way, so I always put like a separate SPF all over my body as well and then do the makeup over that, so because I want to have the highest protection possible, so I buy like the one that's like 50 to 75 plus, like for kids. That's the perfect one. So when you can put that on, you look even whiter. Yeah, I really love that shit. And how to keep your makeup lasting all day. I mean, you have to keep reapplying stuff if you're sweating it off. But like I said, just try to wear waterproof things or just not wear heavy makeup if it's that warm. Final question, how old were you when you started to do makeup? And how old were you when you shaved your eyebrows? I've done makeup all my life. I think I got my first, you know, one of those doll heads that you could put makeup on when I was 5. How old was I when I shaved my eyebrows? I think I was in my teens the first time. Yeah, that was probably it. So that was all the questions. Sorry that I had to answer them pretty rapidly, but there were 31 of them. And again, if I didn't get to answer your question this time, you can always ask me on Facebook or wait until I post the next Q&A video and we'll talk about it then. Sorry about my voice being super weird today, but yeah, that's just how it is. So thank you guys for asking these questions, thank you guys for following me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.